is left for an Igbo man is justice. What is left for an Igbo man is the liberty. What is left for Igbo man is freedom. What is left for Igbo man is the grace and the power and the honor that is already in their DNA to be translated or to be transferred, to something that has to do with resuscitation of the system, of the environment where they find themselves. If peradventure this threat continue to breed over time, those breeders has never been called to reasoning, and you can see that most Lagosians, indigenous Lagosians themselves, are thoroughly against any such move that will continue to encourage anything that has to do with, Igbo stay or Igbo go in any particular state, in any particular environment, especially Lagos, where the significance of Igbo struggle and strength and investment is not cannot be just be reduced to nothing. It's a very clear thing, and the Igbo political system here in Nigeria has already been compromised by the fact that the space has remained a mystery to so many people. As I'm talking to you now, the mystery part of it is that how can over the time Igbos are not considered to occupy some top political positions without getting involved in a way and manner that others does it. So it keeps an Igbo man away from Nigeria. It keeps an Igbo man away from the system they have contributed directly or indirectly to the success of it. So it's something that is very that calls for a total study, that calls for an input, because as things continue to go, things are beginning to become very clear. We must understand that unless appropriate things are being done, things are being done in a way and manner that people will see, they are being reintegrated into the system. Nigeria will keep on struggling to discover itself at the end of the day. Igbo man is not in the head for any reason. Igbo man is not in the head for whatever reason, politically and otherwise. They are not in the head. These are people who have learned the Nigerian factor, the hard way, and understand even if things are going the other way against them politically and otherwise, economically and otherwise, their race is being threatened by certain people who does not understand the existence or the creation of how the Igbo man things work. They see it from the other way, from the other side of the view. It's not only in Lagos here that you can see Igbo man. Igbo man is everywhere, outside Nigeria. The same thing. What they are doing in Lagos is what they are doing somewhere else. So it's not a mystery. It's not something people will continue to say, no. Even if, you can't tell me that Lagos is greater than Igbo man. No, Lagos cannot be greater than Igbo man. Igbo man is greater 200%, 1 million times than Lagos. And that's a fact, So from that understanding, you will know that people who have stayed without the political position, even in Lagos, which I feel, in honest truth, that they are the most qualified in terms of, their input to at least occupy, a certain political position in Lagos because of the Lagos single status, as it may be. But you can see the claim everywhere that by some people that Lagos belongs to them, maybe geographically is being located in the southwest. But that does not mean that one group of people, because they found that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president, they just come up one day and begin to threaten, a race, that have contributed so much. It's not by force. Selling of your property to anybody is not by force. It has to seek your consent to be able to buy any form of property. The Yorubas also buy properties outside Nigeria, don't they? Or they want to tell me that Yorubas don't buy property anywhere else, you know, apart from their indigenous places or where they come from, their communities. They go out to and buy. So if they can do that, another person can also go out and get a property for himself. So I don't know how that has become, you know, a threat to the existence of Yorubas in Southwest, especially in Lagos. So I think what they are trying to breed is a repeat of the past, but this time, you know, I don't think what is going to be like the stories we need to hear before, because everybody can see it clearly. The woman won the election, he was denied. Even while they were trying to vote here in Lagos, you know, they started questioning those who are candidates from different political parties who have traces of Igbo identity are being questioned, are being challenged, even at the pool, why they should vote somebody who married an Igbo woman, or why they should vote somebody who has a close rank, a biological rank with Igbos. That's the fact. You know, it shows that, you know, to an extent we understand what is happening, and at the proper time, when the time comes, things will begin to unfold, and we'll begin to see different things differently. Yes, like different things differently. And they will also see different things differently. Everybody, every tribe in this country. But the fact is that Nigeria cannot be one. Nigeria has never been one. And the people that introduced colonization in Nigeria, there was a clause after 100 years you can go your separate ways. What is still holding Nigeria today is the corruption, the nonchalant approach, you know, to mismanagement of the resources of this country that would have helped build unity. But you can see people of different non-state actors, let me just put it out that way, non-patriotic state actors are the one who has continually, on just no regard, continue to, you know, bridge that unity by the way and manner they do their things politically.